Welcome to MLA's English Podcast, the show where English learning meets mindset growth. Whether you're here to boost your vocabulary, speak with confidence, or build a strong, unstoppable mindset, you're in the perfect place. Get ready for powerful tips, real conversations, and high energy that will move you forward. This is more than just a podcast. This is your new routine for success.
Hey there, and welcome to this deep dive. Have you ever woken up feeling just utterly exhausted, properly tired, even before the day really gets going? You know, that deep fatigue, and maybe you hear people or even that voice in your own head calling you lazy, saying you should push harder, study more, work more. That guilt can be crushing, can't it? Well, here's what we're digging into today. That feeling, it's often deep, profound tiredness. It's not laziness. Our mission here is to really unpack that difference, looking at how burnout connects with your English learning journey. Consider this a space to just pause, breathe, and maybe understand what your body and mind are trying to tell you.
That's such an important place to start. It's a really common feeling, isn't it? You sleep all night, but wake up feeling, well, drained inside. Like your body rested, maybe, but your mind is still running a marathon.
Yeah, carrying that heavy weight.
Exactly, still churning through lists. And the thing is, it isn't just about physical rest. Our minds, especially, for young people, juggling everything, school, work, friends, social media constantly, they find it really hard to properly switch off. So you get this constant internal noise, this cognitive load that just doesn't seem to go away. It's like the brain is always preloading the next task, even during downtime.
Right.
And that constant pressure, always be productive, always learn, always do something. It creates this huge disconnect.
Yeah.
Your mind might be shouting, I'm done, but everything else keeps pushing you.
Oh, that disconnect. I know that feeling. It's like when things you normally enjoy just lose their color, your favorite music feels flat, or even just thinking about opening your English app feels like climbing a mountain. And that's when the doubt hits, right? Am I lazy? Should I be trying harder?
Precisely. And that's where the confusion really hurts people. Because burnout, it isn't laziness, it's running on empty. Laziness, if we define it, is more about not wanting to put in the effort.
Okay.
Burnout is different. You often want to engage, you want to keep going, but you literally lack the energy. The reserves are gone. Think about young people today. The push for perfection is immense. In studies, work, social life.
An online comparison.
Oh, definitely. Scrolling through those seemingly perfect lives, perfect achievements, that adds a huge layer of mental weight. It's not just feeling physically tired, it's deep mental and emotional exhaustion. Your brain's executive functions, like decision-making, they get overloaded.
So even small things feel huge.
Exactly. And fighting it often just makes it feel heavier.
So if your brain is genuinely on empty and everything feels so hard, what's the first step? Like the very first thing you can do?
The most foundational thing, really, is to just recognize it and name it.
Yeah.
To actually say to yourself, okay, this feels like burnout.
Just naming it.
Yes. Because naming it makes it less scary, less like a personal flaw. It's a condition, a signal. Think of your car's check engine light. You wouldn't just floor the accelerator,
Oh,
right?
nothing not.
You'd acknowledge the signal. Naming burnout does that. It helps you accept that it's okay not to be okay sometimes. It shifts things away from blaming yourself and towards, well, self-compassion. Your body and mind are basically saying, hey, I need care, not more pressure. Healing starts with listening, with slowing down, and trusting this feeling, however bad, is temporary.
That's such a helpful way to think about it. A signal, not a failure. And seriously, if you're feeling this right now, you are absolutely not alone. It really is okay to pause, to rest, and just be kind to yourself. You deserve that.
And this leads us straight into that common mix-up with the word lazy. We tend to think of laziness as, choosing not to try, a lack of effort.
Right.
But burnout, from a biological perspective, it's not a choice. The brain, especially the limbic system, goes into protection mode. It's trying to conserve energy because it's already pushed way too far.
So it's like a safety mechanism?
Exactly. Think of a plant. If a plant has no sunlight, it can't grow no matter how much you water it. Is the plant lazy?
No, of course not. It needs something else.
Precisely. It's experiencing a deficit. A burnt-out brain isn't broken. It's protecting you. It's saying, slow down, take care, like a guard keeping you safe from further harm.
Wow, that biological view really clicks. I remember in college pushing so hard on everything. Clubs, studies, a tough group project, and then I just hit this wall. My brain felt completely empty. Done. And yeah, I heard comments like, maybe you're just being lazy now. But honestly, I just needed to breathe. My system needed to recover. It wasn't a choice.
Your experience is a perfect example. Rest isn't weakness. It's biologically essential for growth and repair. Think about it, even machines need downtime to function well.
True.
But our society often expects us to be on all the time, always energetic, and judges us when we can't keep up.
Which makes it hard to admit you're struggling.
Exactly. There's that fear of judgment, of being seen as unproductive. But hiding burnout, trying to push through, it just makes it worse. We need to treat it like that smoke alarm we talked about. It's not a mistake, it's a warning sign. You pause, you investigate, you address the cause. Feeling low doesn't mean you failed. It means your body and mind need care.
So maybe the next time you catch yourself thinking, I'm so lazy, just stop, pause, and ask, wait, am I lazy or am I just really, really tired? What do I actually need right now?
That's the crucial pivot in your self-talk. Because wanting to do things but having zero energy, that's burnout. That's your system demanding a break. You're like that plant needing sunshine. It's not your fault you're not blooming right now. You need time, care, less pressure. And when you give yourself that, your brain can slowly start to recover. Be gentle. Your brain is trying to protect you.
Okay, so when your mind starts getting that gentle care, things can shift. How does this all connect to learning English then? Because learning needs brain power, right? Needs a clear mind. If I'm burnt out, does that mean I just shouldn't study at all?
Not necessarily shouldn't, but it definitely means you need to change how you study. Radically, perhaps. See, when your brain's in burnout survival mode, its main job is conserving energy, learning new, complex stuff like language. That feels threatening.
So it becomes pressure instead of something interesting.
Exactly. And that common advice, learn 10 new words every day. When you're already overloaded, that's often counterproductive.
Yeah, you forget them and feel bad about it.
Right. It leads to forgetting, then self-blame, making the whole thing feel like another source of stress. So instead, think about this. What if you aimed for just one sentence a day?
Just one sentence. That sounds really small, especially when you feel you should be doing way more.
It sounds small, but it's powerful, especially when you're burnt out. Here's why. Your overloaded brain needs to feel safe to learn. One small, manageable thing, like one sentence, feels less threatening. It allows your prefrontal cortex to actually process it without triggering that stress response.
Like giving a tired friend a small sip of water, not a huge meal they can't handle.
Perfect analogy. It's gentle. It's kind to your mind. And this micro-learning approach is actually much better for long-term memory when you're fatigued. It avoids that whole shame cycle of forgetting.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What does one sentence actually look like? How do you do it?
Pick a sentence you like. Maybe one that feels comforting, or something you could actually use. Could be simple, like, I need a break, or it's okay to go slow, or maybe a line from a song or a book you enjoy. And the practice. Super simple. Hear it 3 times. Maybe find an audio clip or record yourself. Then say it once in the morning, once midday, once before sleep.
Hear it 3 times, say it 3 times. That feels doable, even on a tough day.
Exactly. You could even just listen while you're walking or doing dishes. Let the words kind of soak in without pressure. And if you forget it, so what? That's normal. It's not failure. It's just how slow, gentle learning works. Blaming yourself just adds to the tiredness and turns learning into shame.
Right.
The goal is to make English feel like a gentle friend you visit, not a demanding test you have to pass. Small, soft, consistent.
I really like that reframe. Make it a friend, not a taskmaster. So besides this one sentence idea, what other practical things can help a tired brain get some rest and start recovering?
Well, drawing on some of those recovery strategies, there are a few key things. First, is possible. Try to get a little bit more sleep. Even 20 extra minutes can help. Second, focus on small, easy-to-digest, nourishing foods. Don't worry about complicated meals.
Okay. Small snacks, maybe?
Yeah. Third, gentle movement. Just 5 minutes of stretching or a very slow walk outside. Nothing strenuous. Fourth, find moments of actual quiet. No phone, no input, just letting your mind be still for a bit.
Quiet time. That's hard, but important.
Very. And then take that one sentence, practice a tiny step further, say it to yourself looking in the mirror, write it on a Post-it, record your voice saying it. These small actions feel safe, and safety is key. A safe brain can learn. A stressed brain shuts down.
What about language apps? Are they bad when you're burnt out?
Not necessarily bad, but use them wisely. Maybe just open it, find one phrase you like, and carry that as your sentence for the day. Don't try to do the whole lesson if you're empty. And celebrate the tiny wins. Remember the word. Give yourself a mental high five. Said your sentence. A quiet nod of acknowledgement. That gentle self-praise is surprisingly powerful.
Okay.
Then, when you start feeling a bit more rested, maybe you add one more small thing. Not 10, step by gentle step. That's the path. Slow practice, soft care, no shame.
I'm committing to that today. One small sentence, absolutely zero guilt.
Wonderful. Maybe pick one right now. Let it sit with you. How about, I am doing my best, and that is enough. It's a lovely one.
Oh, I like that. Yes, I'll take that one. I'm doing my best, and that is enough. I'll hold on to that today.
Excellent. And if you forget or don't manage it, you just gently try again tomorrow. That's really how learning and healing work together. It's about persistence, not perfection, and self-compassion through it all.
That helps. But sometimes, even trying small steps, I feel the weight of past mistakes or things I didn't do. It feels like I need a clean slate.
That's such a common feeling. But healing isn't really about wiping the board clean. It's more about acknowledging where you are right now with everything that came before and taking the next tiny, kind step forward. Progress isn't always a straight line upwards. Sometimes the biggest shifts come from those really small, consistent acts of being gentle with yourself.
But what about those days when even getting out of bed feels impossible? When the brain just refuses to cooperate? How do you take even a tiny step then?
On those days,
Hmm.
just breathing might be the only step you can take. And honestly, that is enough. That's a vital thing to accept. That pressure to always be doing something productive, that's often what fuels the burnout in the first place. So kindness in those moments is non-negotiable. It is the first step.
Okay, so just existing is okay.
Absolutely. And maybe if there's a flicker of energy later, a 10-minute walk outside, no goal. Just moving, feeling the air.
Like a little brain reset.
Exactly. Or for English, maybe just listening passively. Put on a podcast, music in English, an audiobook you already know. No notes, no trying to understand everything, just letting the sounds be there. Connection without pressure.
That sounds manageable.
Other things that help recharge. Rereading a book you love. Calling a friend you feel truly comfortable with. Listening to music that genuinely lifts your spirits. These aren't distractions. They're ways to refill your energy tank.
You know, I actually do something small like that. I try to write down one sentence each day, just thanking myself. Like, thank you for getting through today. Simple.
That's a beautiful practice. It perfectly captures that spirit of self-affirmation. Small is good. Small is enough. It makes tomorrow seem less scary and today feel more manageable. And that's where the real progress happens. This deep dive isn't about pushing harder. It's about learning to breathe, to be kind, and to understand this is about growth over time.
I love that focus. Not pushing, just breathing and being kind. So maybe we can try something gentle together right now. A few calm words, reminders to be patient, drawing from what we've talked about.
Let's do that. I'll say a sentence slowly. And you, listening, just repeat it if it feels right or simply listen. No pressure. Here's the first one. I'm tired, and that's okay. Just letting that sink in. Giving yourself permission. Rest is part of strength. Now, I don't need to rush. Healing has its own pace. Slowing down is respecting your body's rhythm. And this one is key. I'm not lazy. I'm healing. This reframes everything. It's not weakness. It's recovery. It's brave.
Yes. Like healing from an injury, it takes time and care. Same for our minds.
Exactly. And for your English journey, I don't need to speak perfect English to be proud of myself. Perfection is a myth. Your courage to try, your small steps, that's what matters. Every little bit of progress is yours. Speaking these truths, even quietly to yourself, plants seeds of kindness. They grow into strength. Remember, just showing up today, just breathing, that counts. That's part of healing. Being tired doesn't make you lazy. It's okay to rest. It's necessary. And whenever you feel that exhaustion creep in, come back here. Listen again. Find that gentle reminder you are doing your best, and that truly is enough.
That's a wrap for today's episode on MLS English Podcast. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, leave us a review, and share this episode with someone who's serious about growing in English and in life. Keep practicing, keep pushing, and we'll see you in the next one. Let's grow together.